Have you ever stood in the aisle of the hair care and seen professional products for 30 and drugstore products for 5 and wondered what is the real difference? They both promise moisture, they both promise shine, they both smell good, so why is one more expensive than the other? Today, I'm going to explain the difference between professional and drugstore hair products. Being a professional for over 20 years, I've worked both. I've seen exactly how it manipulates hair, how it maintains hair, and how the clients who use drugstore products come back for it to be fixed. So our 3 main points today are going to be the ingredients, the concentration and the performance, and long-term effects on hair health all over. So our first is going to be the ingredients. So the biggest difference starts with what's inside the bottle. Professional formulated specifically formulated for hair types. Color treated hair, damaged hair, your hair is curly, if it's been chemically processed. Basically, it's not a one size fits all. So according to Maria Fernanda Gavazonia in the Trichology National Journal of Trichology, the ingredients that are put into the hair, they directly affect the shaft of your hair, your scalp condition. In other words, what you use changes the effects of how your hair behaves. Let's say you have curly hair and you've only used drugstore products. And you're like, man, my hair is just so frizzy all the time. And then all of a sudden you switch to professional products. Now your hair's nice and smooth and curls are just curly. It's what's inside of it. So what's inside of the professional is going to be your proteins, your amino acids, your conditioning agents. And those are all meant to strengthen and protect your hair from any type of damage. If you put heat on your hair, the sun hair, color treated hair, they are meant to pH balance and make everything work, for lack of better words. Versus drugstore, so the drugstores, they're known for more having sulfate. When you wash your hair and you have lathered and you just have all the bubbles in your hair, that's sulfate. That always makes you feel so clean, but what it's actually doing is it has silicones in it. So what silicones do is they coat your hair. Silicones it coats your hair to make it look shiny, to make it feel soft, but what it really does is causes buildup. And that's not what you really want. So, and with that being said, you need to use less professional products than you would drugstore products. So now we're going to go into the concentration and performance. So with professional, it's like a little bit goes a long way. When you go to the shower, you just want to put so much soap in there. Professional products, you just need, we'll say, a quarter size, where drugstore products, you tend to use a lot more. So from research that was published in the Journal of Cosmetics by Zoe Diana Dralos, she explains that the ingredients and the quality, concentration, they impact the performance of your hair. So with that versus the drugstores, it means that the professional is very concentrated, which is why you need a little bit. Drugstore products are diluted. You use more of the product. It leads to buildup, which is when you feel your hair and it's gross and it's disgusting, that's the buildup. The ingredients, again, silicone, it's the buildup. That's what you don't want, because then that leads to your long-term effects. If you use professional products, then you have created a way to maintain the health of your hair. It is formulated to support any type of hair color you have done. If you have done balayage, let's say highlights, let's say anything. The professional formula is to cause long-lasting health and longevity to the color, to everything that you've put on your hair. The American Academy of Dermatology states that the harsh cleaning agents can contribute to the breakage of your hair, the over time repeated stripping of your hair. If you keep using it, it just keeps stripping and stripping, and without replenishing that conditioning, it weakens it. So when you color your hair, when you balayage your hair, when you put any type of chemical treatment on your hair, it affects your hair shaft. It definitely needs more moisture put back into it, which only salon products can put back in correctly without stripping. Now, if you have natural hair and you don't do anything to it, then yes, drugstore, they're fine. It's fine. But when you have color treated hair, you've invested money into the color treated, then you want to invest in your hair longevity. And that is from Salon Quality. So now I've told you about the difference between, which is the ingredients, the concentration, the performance, and the longevity. And what we've learned today is that you need to, if you're going to invest in your hair, you need to invest in the good products, because it does not put the sulfates in your hair. It does not cause buildup. And what it does is it's formulated for long-term results to make your hair long-lasting, shiny, and more important, healthy, so that when you continue to go to the salon, you can continue to get your services. Because sometimes we do like a bargain, but if you're going to invest in your hair, we do not want a bargain on your products. Thank y'all so much.